Hello, Katarzyna here. Welcome to the second episode of my new series, 3 Things You Need to Know About Your Energy Management. And today I will tell you a little bit about manifesting generator. Manifesting generator is a type recognized by human design system that combines features of manifestor and generator. So from manifestor, it has its ability to make things happen in certain circumstances. I will tell you a little bit about that in a moment. And from generator, they take this enormous energy, this life force energy that is available to them 24 hours per day. And so some people call them manifestor in waiting because they feel that they have energy and they want to make things happen. They want to act immediately, but in order to be fulfilled and satisfied, they need to be a little bit patient. And I will tell you about it in a moment. From experience of non-sacral type, I'm projector, so I'm not sacral, which means that my sacral center is not defined. I can tell you that it is easy to sense that somebody is a manifesting generator for me, because when I'm sitting next to that person or even talking that person, I feel this kind of restlessness, like like a need to say things, need to act, like this energy would be buzzing inside of that person all the time, ready to make things happen. This is so strong. So I can imagine that it is quite a challenge for a manifesting generator not to initiate things. And this is something they should not do. They shouldn't initiate. So from this, what I see in people I know and who just realize they are manifesting generators, it is like one of the biggest challenges for them to wait, because they are used to having idea and immediately acting on it. And this is not an ideal way for manifesting generator. Manifesting generator should wait and act in response. I can imagine what you think if you are a manifesting generator. No way I will wait just for things to come to me from heaven. but this is not what I mean. What I mean is that if you have an idea, you can actually, as a manifesting generator, enable things to come to you. This is because you have an aura, which is a very open aura, and it's very easy for you, actually easier, I would say, comparing to all the other types, to attract things that you want to attract. And so let's say that you have an idea. I need to go on holiday. I'm so exhausted. I really need to go on holiday. And if you just found out that you are a manifesting generator, I can imagine that your usual way of going about that is, I have an idea, so I start Googling things, talking to friends, making things happen. I need to go. And within a few days, you have the full plan, everything booked, and you're ready to go for your holiday. Unfortunately, this is not ideal way for you, because you just initiated and made this holiday to happen, which means that it is rather likely that this will not bring you a fulfillment or full satisfaction. What you should do instead is to have an idea, I'm tired and I need to go on holiday, and then start to attract by working with intention, working with visualizations for things to come to you, so you can verify with your gut feeling, and I will tell you about these steps in a moment, whether this is the right holiday idea or right timing for holiday for you. And it is important to note that when I say that things come or are brought by universe, I don't mean something which only, of course, it can be very obvious. So you just open your computer and on your email you have a, offer with 3 ideal destinations, and you just pick one of them, and that's it. That could also happen, but things could come to you from universe in a form of something you hear on the radio, or a conversation you have with a friend, or something you read in newspaper, or you see a sign somewhere while walking on the streets. These are messages from the universe which will allow you to respond to them. And now, how manifesting generator responds to things which are happening, how he or she verifies whether this what comes is the right thing for them. For the manifesting generator, it's ideal to split the decision process to 2 steps. First step is very similar to the step which is relevant for generator. So the manifesting generator asks herself a question and waits and see what happens in the gut. So concentrate on the gut feeling, which is usually in the area of sacral chakra, although some people have it in more in solar plexus area. It's good to verify how it works for you. For some people, it's a kind of pull. For some people, it's just energy going up. So you may want to watch my video on the generators, and there I talk a little bit more about details, how you can verify in practice what is what for you in terms of your gut feeling. But once you know what it means yes for your gut feeling, then you ask yourself a question. For example, is it the right place to go for me on holiday, or is it the right time to go for holiday? If your gut says no, then you do nothing about it. If your gut says yes, then manifesting generator starts to perform action towards that goal. So let's say in this case of holiday, you start to research. So there's an idea which comes in, which is brought to you by the universe, that you need to go for your holiday to Bali. So you ask your gut is telling you, yes, this is the right time to go to Bali, and this is the right place now for your holiday. And you start planning, you start, searching for places to stay. Maybe you plan the trip, the details of the trip, you start looking for the right flights. And just before you perform the last step of your planning, so let's say in this example, just before buying the tickets, making the commitment, so investing in that trip, you ask yourself again, you ask your gut again, is it the right place? Is it the right time for me to go on my holiday? And then it's crucial for manifesting generator to act upon it, whatever the gut feeling is. If the gut feeling says yes, that means you have a green light and you will be so fast and so powerful, and you will just make it happen. And most likely this will be one of your best holidays because you listened to your gut feeling while making the decision. However, if in this second part, in this second step, your gut doesn't confirm that yes, this is the right time, this is the right place, then manifesting generator shouldn't proceed with that. And that's really a big challenge for manifesting generators, because once they start doing things, they would want to complete, make things happen. But it's very important is to act on this second gut response. And this is one of the actually big distinctions between manifesting generators and generators. Generators, when they get this initial gut response, when they start to act on something, they are not able energetically to stop. Manifesting generator can stop, can change direction, can do nothing about it. It's important that it follows its gut and its so-called moment of truth. It is, from this what I see, it is challenging to follow that for the people who just realize they are manifesting generators and they are advised to apply this. It is challenging because we are not used to that, you know. We are not used to that, and also our society is not approving, you know, this kind of behavior. So you first say yes, I want to do something, and then after a while, like after initial steps, you just say no, I don't want to do it. But it is important for the manifesting generator. My teacher is saying it's like, you know, you put a toe into the water and then you verify it again if you want to go full inside of the water. And only if your gut is telling you yes, then you go and do it. And the only thing to find out that this is the right thing for you is start practicing it. And I'm sure once you start practicing it, once you start applying it, the amount of satisfaction you will get and fulfillment from this kind of decision-making process will be just enough to continue. What is also important for manifesting generator is to realize that it has like two longings. From one side, manifesting generator loves to act, loves to be busy, loves to do many things. They say that, you know, this is a multitasker. But from the other side, it's also important that for manifesting a generator to remember that new things are something which makes their soul sing. So it is said that manifesting generators needs to be pioneers. They need to do new things. They need to discover new areas. They need to learn new things. So if you are a manifesting generator, make sure that there is a balance in your life between doing things because you can do them and actually your gut told you it's the right time to do it. You have energy to do it. So you know this you know you are good at something and you proceed and do it. But also open the space for this new stuff. And sometimes it can be, you know, like multitasking in terms of new stuff. Some of my close friends are manifesting generators, and they always are into new projects, new studies, new teachers, new things, and this is what brings them joy, and it's what is extremely important for manifesting generator to take care about. So remember about this balance, and also if you are a manifesting generator, remember that in terms of your job, it's very important for you to have some kind of independence and flexibility. You may not necessarily be the person who feels very happy in the structures of big corporations, unless you are a high flyer or a top executive, because you need flexibility, you need independence. So make sure that you know It will be there before you make a decision whether to change your job. And of course, always ask your gut feeling and apply the two steps process. And finally, manifesting generators, just to let you know if you are one of them, or let you know, or rather ask, it's a ask from me. I mentioned this also for the generators, that together with generators, you are around 70% of population. It is said that you are around 33%. So there are chances are that many people around you in your work or in your private life are also generators or manifesting generators, so are sacral type, with this unlimited access to energy and need to be active 24 hours a day. But please remember that there are three other types who are non-sacral, who don't have a constant access to life force energy, and therefore they will never ever be able to keep up with you with your need to be busy, with your need to do things all the time, with your enormous power, which is always there. And these other types, sometimes they will not want to follow you. Sometimes, after a long day at work, if this is your partner, he or she will want to stay at home. And it's not because she doesn't want to spend time with you. It's not because she's lazy or for some other reasons. It's just that these other types, they need rest much more than you do. And I just wanted to mention that because usually you don't take this into account in everyday life, unless you know that there are these other types, and I will tell you about them in the next videos. So for manifesting generators, that would be all. As I said, it's extremely important for you guys that you, in order to feel fulfilled, in order actually not to feel frustrated, maybe I should mention that like there is a sign that manifesting generator is not aligning with its energy and its energetic needs. It's rather acting against its design, against its strategy. This sign has a form of a frustration or even anger sometimes. And you may want to have a look at your life and consider, whether, even though you are always busy, even though you do so many nice things, so many new things, maybe exciting things, are you feeling satisfied? Because if there is a frustration, if there is an anger, then it's time to change your strategy. It's time to apply the two steps I told you, and every time before, first of all, don't initiate. Secondly, apply the two steps process. And thirdly, if in the second step your gut response is saying, no, this is not your activity, this is not the right time to do something, just stop. And you will see how things will be different. Thank you very much for being here with me, and I will see you soon with the next episode where I will be talking about projectors. Bye.